Hello, I'm Deus, and actually today I'm creating this tutorial for some reason. That is, after 1 year, I came across one of my tutorial that I have published on YouTube. Yes, I'm not a famous tutorial maker, so you see the view that is not actually that much. Even people actually do not find to learn this stuff that much. Whatever. In this video, actually, I showed something. What is this? We see this. What is the video actually was created for? This video was actually created for to show actually how you can use, how you can create actually Debian file for your Play framework, and how you can deploy that in cloud Linux server. Here actually I missed something. I didn't show you something seeing I think after seeing this stuff, I think I need to actually make it clear, because I show you here something which is to do actually manually for I think that is troublesome. It will be better if you have in this part. I'm sharing here that I'm creating a production.conf file in a folder which is owned by root user, and I'm giving in this here in this part of video I'm showing that I'm giving ownership to that folder, so that my application can access those files without any problem, and can create some necessary folders without any problem. I think this is actually troublesome and cumbersome. I think. Rather than if we could actually write some script in our own application build.spt, and if that scripts are executed before the installation of our application into the server, I think that could have been actually really great, and I will show you how can we do that. And beside that, I will show you something that if we go there, we will see actually how can we actually pass the environment variable. Pass the environment variable to our configuration files key dynamically. If we find that we need to assign the IP address of our EC2 instance, because we know that the IP address of EC2 instance actually it changes if it takes restart. So in that case, actually, it becomes really necessary for us to actually assign the IP address dynamically. To the key if we find that we need, or any kind of thing if we need to assign to the environment, in any field in our configuration file, then we can use that technique. I think if you want to know more, I will request you to how I actually did all these stuffs. You need to actually watch this video first. So how can we actually configure our SBT files and other stuffs to, how we can prepare our application to use to create actual Debian file. So now I'm going to a build.sbt file. This is actually production level file it first. So I'm showing you here. If we okay, this is the part is important. Here Java option, in SBT file, it is used basically to pass some information to the Java JVM, and we use actually this one. And here, if we look that we are saying our application Java, that where actually we are going to place our production configuration file, and here this is package.name value. Basically this is derived from, I think, from the Debian plugin. So here it is saying what will be the name of the package here. So the folder will be created according to the package name. So we are saying our application, hey, here the production file will be found, and this is the port number. And okay, this is the important thing. I'm saying that this production file will be found here, but before that, before installation, the which means this folder actually need to be created, by our application. But the thing is, as this folder is owned by, as this folder user share is owned by the server, so our application could not actually create this folder here. Under user share folder. So that's the reason actually we need to actually give some ownership, the ownership of our application to this folder, user/share, so that our application can create. And for that actually we are using this script, which means this is post installation, which means before our application is installed, before we run our application, jar folder, jar file, or our JVM software, we need to actually do some steps, which means we need to give ownership to this package, and we are doing in this way, and recursively we're giving ownership to this package. So this is the process we need to follow if we want to avoid the manual activities, what I've shown in my first video. And another thing is, I mentioned about this part, how we can dynamically pass the environment variable to dynamically generated value. It is not about just variable. I am talking about dynamically generated value based on the information from the server to the key of configuration file. So if we want to do this stuff, we can use actually this bash script, which means this information here. If you look at, I'm getting the host IP by this way. Running this script, I'm getting the host IP, and then this is the key. Actually, the key is host name underscore d. This is the actual key, and before that we see that there is minus d, which is related to Java. We are saying that there is a key in our application file, production.conf file, that we need to actually pass this IP address to this key, so value as a key. So we are using this. So if you feel that you need to add some, I'm showing you here the key. This is the key because I was using akka. So to give to parse the to pass the host IP address to this akka, actually I was using that dynamically processed by using the bash script extra defines. So I think these are the things actually I was interested to show you. I think if you find any problem, you can mark me.